Hello guys, I'm back from another video and today we're talking about what if Deku had a gundam quirk. So, in the last video, Deku, well, he literally got fricked last night. And now, let's talk about what happens next. So, now let's talk about the training camp arc. So, Izuku, well, he started packing all of his things and his other classmates started packing their things as they put it into the bus. All three of the girls, being Bakugo, Todoroki, and Hashiri, are there waiting for Izuku. When he gets into the bus, some of the guys are just teasing him for having a one night stand with all three of the girls. As Kaminari says, "So who's the better one?" As Izuku says, "If you won't shut up," well, as he creates his little Uzi. As Izuku says, "If you ever say that again, I'm about to shoot your head." As Jiro says, "Geez, Izuku, you really need to be lining up." As Izuku says, "Whatever." As he goes into his seat, his reserved seat, by the way, right next to Todoroki, Bakugo, and Hashli. As Todoroki says, "So, Izuku, how was..." As Izuku says, "Yeah, it's fine." As Hashi starts getting close to Izuku to the point that this is her she is technically taller than Izuku, but to the point that some people think that she's like in college. So Izuku's face is buried into her, like it's buried into her bust. As Todoroki says, "Hey, don't touch him like that." As she says, "Well, I used to be his girlfriend, so it's fair." As Bakugo starts getting angry, as she starts getting even more closer to Izuku. Todoroki starts sitting on Izuku's lap as one of the boys, being Kirishima, says, "Go Izuku." As Izuku says, "Shut up, Kirishima." As Kirishima says, "Sorry." As Mina says, "So, who's going to be the mistresses and who's going to be the wife?" As Izuku snaps a little bit as he says, "Please, if you don't," well, he starts creating his jaws of death as he says, "Shut up, be quiet, and please don't." As they said, "Fine." As they stop teasing him. So, when they made it to, well, the training camp, Izuku um sees the cliff. As Izuku says, "We're here." As everybody starts getting off, as one of them, being um Mina, says, "Wait, are those the Wild Wild Pussycats?" As everybody sees, as Izuku says, "Huh, it's I guess they're the ones that's doing the training camp." As he said, "Yep." As one of them, which I can't remember who's the one that made the cliff, um made that chasm. As she creates the chasm, as everybody starts falling, Izuku says, "Well," as Izuku starts creating something really big, Sorry about that, guys. So Izuku creates this gigantic jet. Izuku says, Come in." As Todoroki, Hashli, and Bakugo are inside of the thing. Kirishima and Mina are also inside of the jet. As Kirishima says, "Whoa, I didn't know that you can make jets." As Izuku says, "Well, it's pretty easy making them." As Izuku says, "Oh crap, my sister." As he checks in like the back, as he sees his sister like sleeping there in like the back seat, Izuku says, "Oh, thank God." As they start riding off, seeing all of those like rock monsters, Izuku starts exploding them with like the missiles that he created. As one of the heroes, being like, I believe his name was like Tiger or something, as he says, "Huh? I didn't know the Air Force was here." I meant the Air Force was here. As Izuku drops down, as Izuku says, oh, thank God. As Ragdoll says, wait, you're one of um, you're the iron-blooded orphan. As Izuku says, yeah, not, I really don't want to be called by that name anymore. As he said, as Tiger says, yeah, did you forget Ragdoll? Mr. Izuku Yayorozu here actually um, came back to was brought back to his family. As he says, as she says, wait, he's a Yayorozu. As he says yes. As Izuku starts bridal style carrying Bakugo. As she says, what are you doing? As Izuku says, carrying you obviously. As she puts her down, as she starts blushing a little bit. As Magni, not Magni, damn it, I meant Pixie Bob, I believe her name was. Pixie Bob says, so are they dating? As Kirishima comes in and says, no, all three of those girls are dating him. As Tiger says, so he must be a playboy. As Izuku says, I heard that. As Izuku chimes in and he says again, I'm not a playboy. Izuku sighs as he starts going to the training area where he's training. Izuku started training on his berserker mode more, to the point that that it goes longer, like about 6 hours now. It's able to now to before like before 6 hours are up, he now feels the effects of the repercussions. It used to be like 8 minutes. Now it's like 6 hours now. So yeah, Izuku also creates a brand new weapon, a much more reinforced version of this thing. Is a broadsword. Now, when it's like nighttime, everybody comes in and said, "Hey, why you didn't just help us?" As Izuku says, "Well, I didn't have enough time to make the full version of my jet." As Aizawa says, you're starting to learn how to make your machines and creations better." As Izuku says, "Yep." You know how much energy that takes out of me? As they said, wait, energy? Izuku says, yes. Just like Momo, I have to eat a lot to gain more power. In my case, I have to eat a lot of protein. As Izuku starts chowing down on some like really big barbecue that they bought. As Momo says, yeah. As Momo says, the more I eat like sweet things, like for example, well, cake, the more I eat cake, the more stronger my machines will become, or creations. As Izuku tells Momo, you should train more. You're starting to get a little bit more weaker. As Izuku that checks out her biceps, as Izuku says, are you starting to get a little bit fat? As Momo says, what did you say, Izuku? As Izuku says, you really need to exercise your body more. As she says, whatever. As Izuku says, whatever, sister. As Bakugo says, so Izuku, I packed this lunch for you. As she starts feeding Izuku. As Izuku says, not bad. As she starts smiling a little bit. As Todoroki and Hashi start getting a little bit mad, as Todoroki says, here, my prince, I got you something. As Izuku says, oh, you're going to feed me as well? And she says, "Yep, yeah, I wanted to give you this." As she starts feeding Izuku, as Izuku says, "That's really good, Todoroki." As she starts smiling as well, as she says, "Yep, my father made this. My father's chefs made this, the finest food ever." As it's like um Hashi's turn, as she says, "I got you this." As Izuku says, "A burger?" As she says, "Yeah, I got it from your favorite restaurant back when we were still dating." "Really? Oh, that's really kind of you." As she says, "You can thank me if you come with me to the bathhouse soon." As everybody hears that, and they said, "Oh, are we going to have some fun?" As Izuku says, "Shut up." As Todoroki and Baku said, "Hey, if you're doing that, well, we're going as well." As Izuku says, "Wait, what?" As it's like nighttime, well, like it's after like dinner, Izuku started washing the dishes. Momo started helping him. As Momo says, "So, brother, how's your situation with all three of the girls?" As Izuku says, "I guess it's like," as um Momo said, "That's probably really funny for you." As Izuku says, "Well, at least I'm not the one that's always loving that Ida guy." As she starts blushing a little bit and says, "What do you mean by that?" As Izuku says, "It's completely obvious that you like Ida." As she says, "Uh, Fine, I love Ida." As Izuku says, "Told you." As she says, "Whatever, brother." As Izuku says, "It's your fault for doing that." As she says, "Mm, Fine." As Izuku says, "I'm going to the bathhouse." I'm just so tired from training. As Izuku puts up all of his clothes and shit, as Izuku goes into the bathroom, as he starts showering and resting into like the tub, as Izuku hears some footsteps, like three people, the footsteps, like three people are coming into the bathroom. So, I hope you liked the video. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.